Lawrence County's earliest industries developed from settlers' needs for metal goods, boosting the area's iron production. Having been covered by lush forests before people transformed the countryside, the land was rich in natural resources.
Western Pennsylvania sits on a number of fossil fuels that would become very important in the late 19th century and early 20th century.
The tin plate industry also grew rapidly in Newcastle thanks to the passing of the McKinley Tariff in 1892. The act helped increase domestic production by raising taxes on imported goods.
From a very small operation, we grew to a point that about 1920, we had 60 operating hot mills in Newcastle itself. And we were on the way to becoming one of the fastest growing cities per capita in the United States.
Another important local resource was limestone. Companies utilized limestone as a flux in the steelmaking process, allowing the materials to burn at a higher temperature and a faster rate. This created a more quality steel for constructing bridges and large buildings.
Now, Newcastle itself had its Carnegie Steel Works. In 1901, all those local mills became part of what became U.S. Steel. And U.S. Steel became the largest manufacturer in the United States at that time.
5 major railroads shipped goods in and out, making Newcastle an industrial might and drawing people to the area.
The manpower, the work power came from all walks of life, all over the world actually. Southern Europe, people were coming here in droves because they wanted opportunities that they basically could not find at home.
The factories relied on a large number of workers, so when U.S. Steel closed its stores throughout the county in 1939, the loss hit the community hard.
That decision brought on an unemployment rate that has never been topped. Lawrence County had 52% of the population on direct assistance.
Manufacturing eventually would pick up again at the dawn of World War II, but this time industry took a different route.
We could no longer live basically on one giant manufacturer, that there would have to be a diversification of industry.
While industrialization continued to change and develop here in Lawrence County, the area's first industry of agriculture still remained the #1 big business. Technology also changed farming and made it more efficient.
A lot of the farmers do both. They have day jobs and they still farm as well. But the days of U.S. Steel and the Greer Tin Mill and the pottery, those days are done. Lawrence County, and really all of Western Pennsylvania, has had to find a future and just change its way of doing business.